Right now at noon, a Wisconsin community mourning the death of a child after they were hit by a school bus, the latest on the investigation. Plus, the FBI expressing concerns that the terrorist attack in New Orleans could inspire other attacks, how family members of the suspect are speaking out. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Spreiter. We begin with an update to a fire reported in Beaver Dam this morning. We are now learning a woman died in that fire. It happened at North Hills Mobile Park on Kellum Road. First responders got the call just before 2 this morning. Deputies arrived to find that home up in flames. A 29-year-old man made it out alive, but a 29-year-old woman could not escape. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Some pets were also found dead inside the home. That fire is under investigation. Classes at one Wisconsin school are canceled today after a 4-year-old was hit and killed by a school bus. This happened at Silver Spring Intermediate School in Sussex, north of Waukesha. Hamilton School District officials identify the child as a 4K student. Officials say the incident happened while the student had been transferring to a shuttle bus. Other children were on board the bus involved in the incident. One father says his child saw it all happen.
My 5-year-old said he saw everything. He was walking in that line that they do. The kid behind him gets hit by the bus. My son got so mad seeing the kid on the floor, kicked the bus out of anger, he said. And he saw the kid with his backpack full of blood and the kid's body is on the ground, not moving.
The cause of that crash is still under investigation. Investigators say the bus driver is fully cooperating. In a letter to families, the Hamilton School District Superintendent says in part, quote, "We understand tragedy is sure to raise many emotions, concerns, and questions for our entire school community, especially our students. Our student services team immediately began working with students and staff at several buildings this morning and will continue to provide support during this difficult time," end quote. Chilly temperatures are moving in for the weekend. First Warn meteorologist Savannah Brito is tracking it all for us. She's out on the weather patio, and you've got the coat and the hat on today, Savannah.
I know, Josh. Yesterday I forgot my hat. I think I forgot my jacket as well, but we have both on this morning because temperatures are a little bit on the chillier side compared to yesterday. We only are at a high of 17 right now. Not expecting that to change a lot. I do think we could make for a run for the 20-degree mark. I don't think we're going to get better than that in most of southern Wisconsin, probably only reaching the upper teens another degree or two, but the silver lining, we do have the sunshine out there. It's very breezy though, and because of that, we do have wind chills factored in. Some of us are sub-zero. A few, mainly north of Madison, might not even reach a positive wind chill value all day long, but on the bright side, we're at 2 right now in Madison. Still cold, so you'll want to be sure to bundle up. 7's what it feels like outside in Janesville, and then 2 in Viroqua, 5 in areas like La Crosse, but a few areas are still sub-zero. We're still watching the system south of here. That's over the weekend on Saturday and Sunday. I think our better snow chances still are going to remain south of the area. And also, we'll talk about how much sunshine we'll see into the first half of the weekend and how low temperatures are going to get mid to late week next week, because Josh, we're talking about a cool down, even more so compared to what we're at right now, unfortunately. But at least we don't have to deal with the snow this weekend and shoveling and driving in it, so we can take the cold and deal with it.
We'll take the positives where we can get it, I guess, right now, Savannah. Thank you.
Exactly.
Well, right now, FBI and other law enforcement agencies are expressing concerns about possible copycats in the wake of the deadly New Year's Day attack in New Orleans. This warning comes as the White House says President Biden and the First Lady will visit New Orleans Monday. Omar Villafranca has that story.
In the wake of Wednesday's deadly truck ramming on Bourbon Street, the FBI and other agencies issued an intelligence bulletin overnight warning of possible copycat attacks, writing, "This tactic is likely to remain attractive for aspiring attackers, given vehicles' ease of acquisition and the low skill threshold necessary to conduct an attack."
This was an act of terrorism.
According to federal investigators, Shamsuddin Jabbar posted 5 videos to social media in the hours before the murders, including one claiming that the 42-year-old Army veteran from Texas had joined ISIS prior to the summer.
I'm devastated, honestly. I'm shocked.
Jabbar's younger brother, Abdur Rahim, who requested that we hide his face, says he noticed his brother becoming more outwardly religious, but said he saw nothing to suggest Jabbar was being radicalized.
I think he took a step away from the religion at some point in his life, and then he came back into it.
In New Orleans Friday, a memorial pays tribute to the victims.
She liked to help other people.
Martha Patricia Perez's daughter, Nicole Perez, managed Kimmy's Deli just outside New Orleans and was a loving mother to her 4-year-old son.
She had a lot of dreams. She had a lot of dreams. She can't do it now. She's gone.
Also among the killed, 18-year-old Nakira Cheyenne Dido, who dreamed of becoming a nurse, and another 18-year-old, Kareem Badawi, an engineering student at the University of Alabama. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, New Orleans.
Happening right now, an early test for the new Republican-led Congress today as the House votes for a speaker. Mike Johnson, who's looking to keep that job, has been working to sway hardliners in the House Freedom Caucus before today's vote. Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massie is a no, and another congressman is exploring a third option. Johnson can only afford 1 or 2 defections. Without a speaker, no legislative business can take place, including the certification of Donald Trump's election victory next week. The president-elect has voiced strong support for Johnson. Well, there is a new urgent care option coming to Dane County families, and it is just 15 minutes from the west side of Madison. Upland Hills Health gave News 3 Now an exclusive first look at its urgent care opening in Mount Horeb later this month. It's the only urgent care in Mount Horeb, and it's staffed by Madison emergency physicians. This is in addition to a renovated family practice space.
Well, I live in this community and recognize the need, right? And you have to go to Madison or all the way out to Dodgeville to be seen before. Now we have a beautiful new facility here right in Mount Horeb that can draw from Iowa County, from Verona area, from west side of Madison, and then all the other rural areas around. And Upland Hills has really been dedicated to healthcare access, so it's really exciting to have this opportunity right here in Mount Horeb.
The public is invited to check out the new urgent care and renovated clinic at an open house next Thursday, January 9th from 4 to 6. Upland Hills Health will offer provider meet and greets and tours along with refreshments. Once the facility opens to patients January 13th, the family practice clinic will operate Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Well, still ahead for us on a Friday afternoon, Apple agrees to pay millions of dollars to settle a civil lawsuit. Plus, Amazon touts their Thursday night football package for the NFL season, what the numbers are showing.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Apple has agreed to pay $95 million to settle a civil lawsuit alleging the company's virtual assistant Siri spied on users. The 5-year-old lawsuit claims that Apple activated Siri to record users' conversations even when they did not use the trigger phrase, "Hey Siri," and that some of the conversations were shared with advertisers. Apple has not admitted any wrongdoing in the settlement, which still has to be approved by a judge. Tesla has reported its first year-over-year sales decline in nearly a decade. The electric vehicle maker's sales slid 1.1% in 2024 compared to the previous year, despite an uptick in deliveries in the last quarter. The news pushed Tesla stock down 6% Thursday. Still, some analysts predict a better year for the automaker in 2025. And Thursday night football may be over for the current regular NFL season, but Amazon Prime Video is touting a boost in viewers. The streaming service says its Thursday night football package saw a 13% increase over the previous year. Nielsen says the games had more than 91 million unique viewers for at least one of the season's 16 games, compared to 72 million the year before. Prime Video is scheduled to stream its first playoff game soon. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
Here's a look at the current stock numbers at the noon hour. The Dow is up 252 points, NASDAQ also up 262, and the S&P 500 up 56. Our call for action volunteers are in the building taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. You can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. We have today's ag numbers up next, plus Savannah returns with the first warn forecast. Then later on Live at 4, Will Loper on what's new to streaming the first weekend of the new year. Pam Bianchi is out of the radio barn once again today. She'll return later next week. So here are your farm numbers. Hollywood's award season kicks off this weekend with the 82nd Golden Globes airing right here on CBS. Danya Backus gives us a sneak preview of what we can expect from the show.
The red carpet is rolled out, and the stage is set for Hollywood's Party of the Year. The Golden Globes Awards will be hosted by comedian and actress Nikki Glazer. She makes history as the first woman to solo host the show. She says she's been rehearsing since November.
On Sunday, when I'm done, when I walk off stage from the monologue, to just go backstage after that and just feel like, you know what, whatever it was, good or bad, I couldn't have done better.
The Globes is not only the first award show of the season, but the largest one to honor the best in film and television. Gray Drake is an entertainment journalist and film correspondent.
The Golden Globes definitely sets a tone. They bring the fun, and if they deliver the fun, then everyone feels like they're in their zone. Award season is going to be great.
Are you English?
Netflix's Emilia Perez leads the film categories this year with 10 nominations, including Best Comedy or Musical.
It did not surprise me at all that Emilia Perez has the most nominations this year, because what an unbelievably audacious movie.
We're getting a sneak peek at the stage where the awards will be handed out on Sunday, and also a glimpse of why they call this the Party of the Year. That's because celebrities like Coleman Domingo and Melissa McCarthy will be sitting at the same table eating a gourmet meal and drinking lots of champagne. Producers say this year's show is specially tailored to the viewer.
We want you to feel like you're at the Party of the Year, not just watching the Party of the Year.
Why are you doing this?
We're going to get a star.
On the television side, The Bear leads with 5 nominations, followed by Only Murders in the Building and Shogun with 4 nominations each. Danya Backus, CBS News, Beverly Hills, California.
You can watch the Golden Globes right here on CBS and Paramount Plus Sunday night at 7. It is going to be a good weekend to stay in with that cold moving in. First Floor meteorologist Savannah Brito has your certified most accurate forecast. This cold really isn't going anywhere anytime soon either.
No, Josh, I wish it would just get out of southern Wisconsin, but it is January. And yeah, out of the next 10 days, there is not one day on the 10-day forecast I'll show at the end of my forecast that's going to be above freezing level, unfortunately. We sit at 17 right now. Winds are up to 15 miles per hour. Those are sustained winds, but gusts are actually higher than that, leading to wind chill values all across the state. So we will see temperatures warm another degree or two. I do think we still could make it to 20 with the sunshine out there. That's the silver lining out of your Friday. At least we do have mostly sunny skies, but most of southern Wisconsin, I think, will only reach the upper teens, so 18, 19 degrees at the warmest. Peak wind gusts, though, since midnight, 25 miles per hour Madison, 23 in Janesville, 21 in the Dells, 28 in Lone Rock. That leading to wind chills that are going to be factored in all day long, and especially tonight into early Saturday. Those are going to be a lot lower than what we're seeing right now. These are still continuing to fluctuate. 2 in Madison, 7 in Lone Rock, 1 in Camp Douglas. Watoma is still sub-zero. There are definitely areas that will continue to fluctuate sub-zero, -1, -2, even -3 degrees. But we will see that, especially as we head for later this evening into tonight. Those really drop off. This is 6:30 Saturday morning. Some areas will be as low as -10 to -15. Most of us are looking at least -5 to -10 degrees, so be sure to bundle up. We'll see some improvement into Saturday afternoon, though. This is the next system, stays south of us. I do not think it's going to have an impact to us, aside of maybe a few flurries on Sunday. And then cloud cover, that's definitely going to expand because of this system. Winter storm watch, though, that's all the blue. There's even a winter storm warning now that was issued for areas just west of Wichita, but all this blue affecting several states. That's a winter storm watch. So St. Louis, northern Missouri, central Illinois, Indianapolis, and all the way to Cincinnati. Those are the areas that are going to be hardest hit and the greatest chance of accumulating snow. South of that, some freezing rain. There'll probably be areas that do get upgraded to an ice storm warning. Watch what this system does. So all the blue, that's the heaviest snow. South of there, where temperatures are a little bit warmer, near freezing level, or even 33, 34, that's where the freezing rain and big impacts from ice accumulation are going to be. Wichita southward, all of that expected to be heavy rainfall and even severe weather for the deep south. So this is a very impactful system, but you can see locally That stays south of even the Chicagoland area. Just some thicker cloud cover out there. That's this white color. That's not snow or any type of precipitation. So we're going to be mostly cloudy on Sunday. Enjoy the sunshine that will luckily stick around for your Saturday. So this is just a wider picture showing where that severe weather is going to be. There will be a line on that leading sector where the warm edge is, basically for eastern Texas, portions of Arkansas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. That's where that line is going to form, and that's where the best chance of severe weather is going to be with this system. So again, cloud cover for us, but we actually dodged that one again. And over the next 10 days, there's really not a great chance of precipitation. So if you're wanting the snow, have to wait a little bit longer. We only have cold in the forecast. Mix of sunshine and clouds, though. I think Sunday will be the cloudiest that we do see, but you can see partly sunny skies on the 10-day forecast a lot of those days. So, you know, there's a decent chance of seeing some sunshine at least. I'm happy for that because with the cold, at least we have the sunshine.
I hate to rub it in, but I had to Florida on Wednesday, so I'm escaping the cold.
I'm so jealous.
We'll see if I come back.
Yeah, probably not. No, we want you back.
Yeah, thanks, Savannah.
You're welcome.
Well, Howard's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, and he says you don't have to choose between great taste and good health.
It's only a few days into the new year, and we're already getting emails asking if we have any good ideas for dinner recipes that are healthy and that taste great. So today, we're making an easy version of eggplant parmesan that will help you stick to your New Year's resolution and that will make your taste buds very happy. We start by cutting some eggplant into slices. I like to leave the skin on, but that's up to you. Then we bread them by dipping them in some flour, then into a couple of beaten eggs before finishing them off in a combo of breadcrumbs, Parmesan, and oregano. Now, instead of frying these like normal, which can be a real mess, we place them on a baking sheet that we sprayed with cooking spray. And before you put the cooking spray away, make sure you spritz them again before popping them in the oven. That's gonna help them crisp up. Once they're crispy, spoon on some spaghetti sauce and sprinkle them with a little mozzarella, and back into the oven they go until the cheese is all melty. Serve these up with a salad and get ready for a super quick dinner that not only tastes amazing, it'll fill you up, not out. I sure hope you'll go online and get the recipe for our baked eggplant parmigiana so you'll be armed with a recipe that's perfect when you crave great taste without all the guilt. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a guilt-free way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
When we're back at noon, the Georgia Vitense Golf Academy with advice to improve your golf game. If you're looking to better your golf game, the George Vitense Golf Academy is providing advice to help you lower your score. Here's Joel White showing us proper body rotation during your swing.
Today I'm working with one of the greatest golf swing aids, the impact bag. Let's talk about the use of this and how it can really develop a more powerful and consistent golf swing. First position is making sure when I hit the bag that the club face is square. Secondly, I want to make sure my posture is steady from top to the bottom of the spine. Thirdly, I want to make sure I have rotation of the body with pressure more on the front leg and hips, you could say, halfway to the target at this point. Lastly, another important variable to test is what I call the radius of the swing, or the arm extension. Now, putting this all together, I will go ahead and hit that bag and take a look at all those various positions. What a great way to measure a strong impact position to help develop a more powerful and consistent golf swing. You don't need an impact bag to do this drill. Simply slow your swing, stop at impact, and measure these various positions. I'm Joel White, PGA professional. Improve your play the fundamental way.
We have some breaking news right now. The Sauk County Sheriff's Office says its phone lines are down, including 911 lines. That's due to a communication cable being damaged. That repair time is unknown. For now, 911 calls will be answered by the Dane County Communications Center. For non-emergency calls, please call Reedsburg Police at 608-524-2376. Here's
temperature only reaching about 20 degrees and then going forward over the weekend. Similar temperatures, so it's not going to be that warm. We'll be about 5 to 10 degrees below average. The snow system that's going to affect several states, not going to impact us over the weekend. We'll have sunshine Saturday, clouds increase, maybe a flurry or two from that, but the heaviest snow is going to stay south. Josh.
All right, Savannah, thank you. Thanks for joining us. Have a fantastic Friday.